So I have a new program that I've been working in.
Ooh.
And I wanted to tell you about it because it is very quickly, I think, going to replace Adobe products for me.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, Blackmagic has their
Yeah.
own program.
Oh.
Um, and this program is called Davinci Resolve.
Okay.
And it's most notably been used as the industry standard for colorists.
Right.
So it's you've been used to color grade movies like Avatar, Jason Bourne, Kingsman. It's the industry standard for color grade, really.
Right. Yeah.
And in the past little over a year or so, Blackmagic has decided to fully build out this editing suite as a full editing suite and not just
Wow,
a
not
color
just
grading
color grading.
software. And it came for free, the full version, the full studio version,
Wow.
with my camera.
Huh.
Um,
That's really cool.
which is very cool.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that what makes it so good, and I was a bit apprehensive at first because I had to get used to everything. Like the whole thing was completely different.
Yeah.
So I did have to kind of get used to everything all over again. But like Premiere, it has the ability to set your own shortcuts and that sort of thing. So
that's cool.
I just made all of the shortcuts the same as what I've been using in Premiere. So that
Yeah.
made my life significantly easier. But what makes Resolve so much better over Premiere for me is that in Premiere, you can dynamic link to other programs. So in Premiere, you can go, okay, I have a Premiere file, and I want to add some VFX to this footage. So I'll right-click on the footage and go right-click, edit in Adobe After Effects. And then you wait for Adobe After Effects to open, and then the file is in After Effects, and you can work on it, and then you save it, and it ends up back in your file, which is great. Dynamic link, very good idea.
Yeah.
Resolve has everything built into its software.
Wow.
So it has a media storage section, so basically Adobe Bridge. It has a simple cutting section for laptop editing. It has a full editing suite with audio syncing and effects and just
Wow.
everything that Adobe has,
Yeah.
and more. It has Fusion, which is a lot like Blender.
Yep.
It's a node-based VFX/editing section. Then it has the color section, which is a node-based coloring space. Unlike Premiere's, which is just more similar to Lightroom, so lots of sliders and stuff.
Yeah.
And node-based means that it's essentially a layer on top, and you can delete anything in between that you don't want anymore. So say you have your base file and then you make it black and white and then you change the contrast. If later on you decide, I don't actually want that black and white, you can just delete that node and everything after it will remain.
Right.
Whereas in Premiere, you would have to find that specific section and then be like, okay, put that back up, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you can have individual nodes for individual things. And then the thing that I think you'll like and that you'll really want
Yes.
is it's something called Fairlight.
Okay.
And it's Resolve's audio space.
Yeah.
And it is essentially a full DAW built inside of video editing software.
Wow.
So it allows you to do sound effects and Foley and everything like that with full audio editing capabilities, so with no limits.
Wow.
Which I was super blown away by.
Yeah.
And it's all like multi-track. I'll show you later.
Yeah, you'll have to show me.
But I think you will really want it.
I am very keen.
Because, and the other reason is, it is free.
Oh.
There is a free version available that you can use without limits. And the only advantage of the paid version is that you get a bunch of effects. So you get all of the effects that are in the DaVinci library. So you won't have to do that with keyframes and stuff. You can just go cross dissolve, stuff like that. Or you can add film grain or blur.
Yeah.
Or one of the things that I really like, and this is the thing. Premiere, in my personal opinion, has become complacent. as an industry standard. So they've just gone, oh, well, this worked 10 years ago, therefore we don't have to change it.
Right.
And then I switched to Resolve, or I'm currently in the process of switching to Resolve, and I'm getting things like in the color grading section, there's an active face tracking thing. So rather than having to track what I was doing in Premiere, rather than having to make masks out of like our skin tones,
Yeah.
I can just face track,
That's really cool.
which is significantly easier.
Yeah.
So just like little life improvements like that that make it so much easier to do a complex edit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I switched over to that yesterday. I'm currently figuring it out. But I really hope that it continues to get the support that it's getting, because I really, really want to switch.
Yeah.
Like fully.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
The only thing that I would still need Adobe products for would be Photoshop and Lightroom. And then I can drop my Adobe subscription from $55 a month to $15.
Wow. Yeah, for this free thing.
Yeah, well,
free
I
product.
have the studio version. So, with all of the Blackmagic cinema cameras that you get the studio version of the product.
Yeah.
For free with it, with 2 activation keys. So currently I have one used on my desktop, and I think I'll use another one on my laptop.
Very nice. That's really cool, because when I do any sort of Foley editing, it's in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
But if we're working on something together, I can't do any video editing in that door.
Yeah.
But that sounds really cool. Maybe I could touch up video editing to fit my music or something.
And also, it is collaborative.
Oh.
So 2 people can work on the same project at the same time
That is
in
really
different
cool.
spaces.
That is very cool. Pro Tools does something very similar.
Yeah,
And
it is so sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
That is really cool.
So yeah, I'll let you have a play around in that later. But literally, just download the free version and have a play around in Fairlight. And it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really like it.
I
So
will definitely do that.
would recommend.